Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass here on second down. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. No huddle now for the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Sticking with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He stopped and gets a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. It's caught downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And that run produces a decent gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. using his legs. It's Thomas. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An inside give now from the shotgun. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nowhere to run up the middle. No huddle here for the offense. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Going with the old counter run here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 32. It's a decent return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They're setting out to try the PAT. At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Well, now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. Gets rid of it on the move. And this one is caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass press ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Memphis. Will take the lead in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to find room. It's Thomas. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. See if they can convert the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense going with the hurry-up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Lets it go. Finds the receiver wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Thomas. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard 3-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's swarmed by the defense.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. Touchdown Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll try a pass here. And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Holmes. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Claiborne. Got space, looking to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. here comes the Tigers offense back out there. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Eludes a tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. New center downs for the offense. First and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Great cut there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Washington, to take the lead in overtime.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the back now goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback drops back. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime. And now the wrinkle here in double overtime. They must set up for a two-point try. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a third overtime. Basically dueling two-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So here we go again, a two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying for a pick six to win the game. The ball is loose. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Or it's snapped to the back. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been